But there's something called a pay lake rig that people use in the southern states, and it's a 1/0. I forget what type of hook, like I don't know if it's an octopus hook or something like that, whatever it's called. But I mean, carp still take big hooks. So, I mean, over here, carp aren't really hook shy. So you just basically, you put, maybe I have one here. It doesn't look like I do. But I do have the bait, so if I wanted to create one. But I just use, so these are like little corn puffs, and you just put a corn puff on the, like a 1/0 hook, and the carp love those. Oh, burnout, is that right? That's awesome. You love to see it. I mean, there was a guy last year that he came up to me, and I mean, I talk to a lot of people when I travel, so there was a guy that came up last year, and he had mentioned that he had talked to me years ago, and he got into carp fishing as well, and he fishes that river. So it's always nice when that happens. Bass fishing is like, I don't know, the constant casting and stuff, it's not for me. I do enough preparation beforehand, like getting the bait made and chumming the water and all that good stuff, and I just want to sit out here and relax and wait for the fish to take, rather than trying to cast and move locations and stuff. Chum the water, the fish come to me. Bass fishing, you go to the fish. So that's what it comes down to. Hey, Poison, appreciate you here. Sorry to hear. I hope the streams are enjoyable. Hopefully I provide decent fishing content for you. The artificial bait for bass. Hunter, thank you, welcome. You just want to chill? Exactly. Even though I'm yapping and talking, you know, entirely, and standing up and doing all that stuff, I sometimes just want to hang out, not have to deal with moving around, all that good stuff. Plus, like hauling a boat, getting the boat on the water. I don't know. It's nice to be able to just pack up and leave too, if I needed to. Since last year, yeah. I haven't fished in what, 5 months? I think the end of October, the time that I caught my big fish, that was the last trip I made. I mentioned it last week, but I actually had plans to go to Washington, D.C. and fish the Potomac. I had so much bait made. I had 5 gallon buckets of corn ready just to catch as many fish as I could. I was going to be there for 3 days. I get there, it's about a 7-hour drive, 7.5 hour drive. And the park that I fish is a federal park, and anyone based in the USA, we had a government shutdown. So they locked the park off. You couldn't get back in there. So I tried a couple different other spots that I knew about, and they were all closed up or construction or something like that. So I literally turned my truck around and drove 7.5 hours back home the same day. I was so frustrated because, one, the traffic is absolutely miserable, and driving around trying to find locations to fish where I'm not like super familiar, it was just super frustrating. So I came home. Yeah. Oh, fishing the rip snags, yeah, Spark. That's the thing, river fishing. Hook and hold, but that's more for catfish. With carp, it's just tough, because if you hook and hold, you might just rip the hook right out of their mouth. or they break your line or something like that. Yeah, snaggy fishing is tough in the river, but that's what you get with river fishing. But there are big carp in rivers, and they fight hard because they're constantly fighting that current. Oh, they just spin fit? Okay, I gotcha. Oh man. Yeah, I just can't get it. I mean, I have a bass rod. I have like a bait casting bass rod that I'll use. Again, I'll use that if maybe carp fishing's slow and I just want to cast around. But after probably 20 casts, I'm like, all right, I'm good. This is not for me. I think I've had, and then, you know, maybe a few hours later I'll cast around again, but I can't do it constantly. It's just too much work. But yeah, after the DC incident, we'll call it, I decided I'll never go back to DC, or at least for a long time. I have no plans. Like, if I didn't have that issue that I had last year, I would be in DC this weekend fishing. Because this is the time you should be fishing the Potomac. I would have been in this weekend or the weekend prior. I would have been fishing in DC. So, yeah, exactly, Verna. I'm out here to relax, man. But yeah, I think if you actually search, there's a Facebook page. It's called Amped Up Outdoors, I believe, and they have something every year called the Carpathon, and I believe it's happening right now. So if anyone's in the DC area and you're into carp fishing, they're fishing Haynes Point, so you could go out there and check it out if you're in the DC area. They're usually, it's I think the road's called Ohio Drive or something, or Ohio Street, but they're usually towards the end of the peninsula on Haynes Point. Yeah, it's not absolutely lazy, but I can say that I rely almost entirely on hearing that alarm go off. All right. I think we're in need of another fish here. It's been too long. We had a little bit of action there, and now it's kind of turned off. I think we got an 8-man boat coming through here. Got snacks? You know, I actually don't, but I usually don't eat until around lunchtime anyways. That being said, I looked over and it looks like I do have this. I don't know how long it's been in my bag, but I have this chicken teriyaki stick. I mean, that's probably good until like what? January 19th, 2026. Yeah, that's still good. That's still good, for sure. Yeah, you just wait for the drag. Exactly. Oh, here we go. We got a boat. We got a boat here. I got to tell them that I'm fishing.
We're going to add a stern pair taking out bow pair. That's one. And two. Really nice job, that. Finding that together and it's beautiful.
Just not even paying attention to anything. Just doing their own thing. Just living their life. See how she has her back turned towards the bank so she can't even see what's going on? It's probably the best thing you can do. That's right. I think the water's deep enough to where she wasn't going to get into my lines, but bream, cats, carp, 1 to 3. Okay, yeah, it does seem like that. Like you'll get that morning bite, and then it kind of slows down, but it gets to the point where maybe you pick off one fish, you know, but then you know, later in the day it turns back on. So you know, it could be that I've caught all the fish in the area. I'm just waiting on a straggler to come by or something, you know, fish moving. Hey Barber, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hippie Thug, welcome. Thank you. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Anyone else getting out fishing today? Come on, where are the anglers at? Where are all the anglers? Fishing. Looks like Zay's going out. Water's still probably pretty cold up there in Connecticut, I would guess. Next weekend, all right, good to hear, yeah. I'm getting ready to load up. Okay. I hope you get there and no one's in your spot. I hope no one is in your spot. Next weekend, all right. You have to keep me updated if you get into anything. Is it still snowing? What the heck? Oh, Lord. Are you in Minnesota? I can't remember. They're going swimming? Yeah. Just drive the van up and never stop. But only stop when you get to the edge after you've pushed them in the water. Oh, Alberta. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, you're in Minnesota. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cold. Like that tournament, like if you, like April to, I forget, is it like 3 weeks or something like that? Yeah, maybe it's 3 weeks. It's a really good time frame for people that are, I would say, like from, we'll say Tennessee to the north, and then like, I don't know, Connecticut to the south or something like that. If you go a little farther north, maybe the water hasn't warmed up enough to really turn the carp on. 29th to 20th. Okay, got it. You still have some ice, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, you gotta really, I mean, in those situations, you gotta find like smaller bodies of water, or maybe even the rivers where the water's moving and, you know, the fish are probably still feeding a little bit. Because even in April, I was thinking about streaming like earlier in the month, and I was trying to find smaller bodies of water where I could potentially fish, because they warm up faster, obviously. So Amir, we'll say Amir. Thank you, appreciate it. There's carp in Connecticut. Yeah, they're nice carp in Connecticut for sure. Hey, you never know, could be. Could catch a record-breaking carp. Alberta. Oh, it's still raining? Dude, I love it. Like, so there's a spot to the north here. It's under a bridge. You know, if you guys were around last year when that storm came through and everything was getting blown around, my camera fell over, but I was under the bridge. I like that spot. I like to chum that spot when it's like raining the night before, because for the most part, no one's going to be fishing there. But if you go there during, you know, Friday night or Saturday night or whatever, there's typically someone there every time fishing, and it's just a pain. So if it's ever like nasty weather, it's the best time to go there because most people don't, you know, most people are fair weather fishermen. They don't go out when it's nasty. The hooking mat? No, I told you that it's in the Gulf. Vlad. Welcome, welcome. Vlad or Vlad? What's the pronunciation on that? Is it Vlad? Vlad. It's Vlad, right? What am I saying Vlad for? Maybe. I don't know. Right hand rod? Okay. Dude, speaking of elbows, I've been trying to do some like PT on this one. I've been working out and stuff over the last few months, but I've been doing like I'll sit on I have a rack with a pulley system and all that stuff, but I'll take a straight bar and get the pulley and put, you know, weight on it, and then I'll just do this, like the upward motion, and that's supposed to help with it. So I've been doing that a lot, and there's a little bit of pain still from last year, but it's not as bad as it was, that's for sure. I'm doing a lot of this. Yeah. Too many little guys. You catch? Oh, let me see. I missed this message. Sorry. I just didn't catch anything in Alaska. Is that where like you just go to salmon fish and then maybe get attacked by a bear? I think that's what the play is there. Tennis elbow. Yeah, I had tennis elbow. Fishing elbow, we'll call it. Fish rolled right there to the left, over the left-hand rod. Yeah, pretty much. Nice. Oh, wait, who said right-hand rod? Hold up. FM, he's on it. He's on it, dude. Let's go. FM with the call. This is a bigger fish. This is a bigger fish. I think. I just got to like hold on this drag. I'm in the beginning of the year type scared that, you know, I have the drag too tight. It felt like it was a little bigger at first. I don't know. Oh, it's giving me a little bit of a tug here. Oh my gosh. Valor, welcome. I can't see where this fish is. Come on back. No, not as big as I thought it was going to be. He just felt like he had a little weight to him. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I'm even on camera here. I don't know, I think I'm good. Oh, he's in there. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Derber. Derber. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. I got one. We got one. Okay. Fish on. He's on the mat. Let's go. Thank you, Dirty. Oh my gosh. All right. Gizmo, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I just got a shower. No. Dang it. Nice little morning shower. An oversized net? Well, have you ever put a 43 pounder in a small net? I guess that would be the question. Have you ever put a 40 pounder? There are 40s in here. I'd rather be prepared. Hey Fubar, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if the fish are huge, they're not, I don't want to have 3 nets out here, and I don't want to select the one I want to net the fish with based on the size of the fish. I could do that, but I'd rather just have a big net. Oh, he turned this one over. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Got a little corn on the fin. All right, there you go. Small guy, little guy. Wait, I think we're over this way a little bit. There you go. We're gonna put him back though. Fast, fast, fast. Okay, we made it. Get in there, buddy. Be free. Oh my God, a couple there. Custom, welcome, welcome. Wolf, hello, hello. RJN, welcome in, dude. Hello, everyone. Oh, hello. Oh, let's clean off my mouth, my hands, my face, everything else. Goodness gracious. Catapult the maggots. Man, I wish we had, I mean, I'm sure you could do it. You could find them, but like a maggot retailer would be nice. You hooked a bird mid-cast? I've not hooked one mid-cast, but I did have a goose run into my line once, and that was a pain. Caught fishing, hello. You caught me fishing, yes. That is what I'm doing. Another rower coming through here. Yo, what's up? Hello, hello. Getting a little breezy out here. Hey, I love to do it, fishing. I really do. Been doing it for probably 15 years now, at least the Euro style, you know. I've been fishing for carp all my life, but back then, when I was a kid, it was dough balls and long shank hooks. Wheaties or rye crisp. So,
fish on.
Yeah, Fubar, thank you, appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You launched the jet skier? Oh my God. You know, I've never gotten to that. I usually just use my voice to let them know how mad I may be. I never physically do anything, because the physical stuff, I think, can potentially get yourself in trouble, depending on who you're doing it to. I mean, the verbal stuff could as well, but you know, if they do something based on some words, then that's a little different than the physical act. So I try to not get into that sort of stuff. $62, hey, that's a nice fish. That is a nice fish. Damn, 62. See, the people across the pond, man, they talk about their fish, and like a 50, 60 pounder, that's nothing. You catch a 50 pounder here, well, for one, in Ohio, that's a state record. But there have been, I think the biggest in the US recently was like 70 something, 72. I think it was out of California. Luis. Forget his last name. Absolutely massive fish. But I think if you look up Luis, California carp, you'll probably find it. 67? 6'7", okay, yeah, buddy, okay. Yeah, exactly, you gotta have the big net just in case there's a big fish. Now, OG, if I catch a big fish today that's like 30 or 40 pounds, you're gonna be like, oh, now I get it. I get it. 42, yeah. Big, that's a little bit. Mine are 36, so I just use a 36-inch net. I've had it for many years, and it's actually, they're 36-inch net arms, but it's a 42-inch net. Just because it's harder to find 36-inch nets nowadays. I think people do sell them, but I just throw on a 42 and call it a day. It's more about the line in the front, right? What did we miss here? Anything good? Pizza crust? Yeah, are we talking about going to Vic's Pizza in Reynoldsburg? Yeah. Going to the pizza shop and being like, hey, do you got any old dough? And they give us a big chunk of dough, and now we have our bait for the day. Yeah. Low key, hello, good morning, welcome. There's the carp fisherman right there. If you guys want to see real carp fishing, that's the guy you need to watch right there. And dirty, for that matter. There's the carp fisherman. Yeah. He's the dirty carp fisherman. No doubt about that. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Oh gosh, I almost fell over. All right, FM, what's the next rod? Is it the right rod again? Just paddle tails, exactly. Catching them on swim baits. I'll tell you, the Nicole that was in here earlier, she lives up in the Toledo area, and I think they probably throw like paddle tails and stuff like that for walleye in the Maumee River, but they oftentimes will catch the smallmouth buffalo on those paddle tails in the river. So, I mean, carp are opportunistic. If they're hungry and there's a bait in front of them, they'll suck it up. So, even the blind squirrel fights in that. Hey. Oh, middle rod. Saw the rod tip moving? That's the catfish rod. Low key he might have caught the brother of the fish I caught today. It only had one eye. That's why he caught it. It was a blind fish, didn't know what the heck he was doing. Half blind. Just sucking up whatever's in front of its face. Yeah, the thing about this spot, which is nice, is it gets kind of deep pretty quick, so I can use my throwing spoon and just chum out. Oh wait. No twitch. Left hand rod. Gotta get up here. I don't get in the trees. Come on back, Bessie. Come on back. Come on back. Like that take? It was a good one. Should probably come and get my net if I want to get this fish, yeah? It's not the 40. It's not the OG 40 that I was hoping for. He's in there. Let's go. All righty. Another one on the board. Okay. Come on. Get off of there. Hang on a second. Dang it. He's all tensed up. I can't get him to lay properly in the net. That's okay. We're just getting back in. Okay. Yeah, he's very tense, like that other fish I caught. Seahorse, yes, NA. Not a great meal. That's true. That is true. But yes, I'm in Ohio in NA. You're right. Where would I get? Elbows fired. Hey, you know what? You were right on the last one, okay? So that's good. All right, see what we got here. Absolutely pinned in the lower lip. The net got kind of caught up in the mess as well. Oh man, okay. Come on. Oh, there we go. He flipped for me and it came out. Okay, there it is.
Fish on.
Oh, hello, hello. Seahorse farts. I like it. Okay. Welcome in, dude. All right, you guys ready? This is a small guy, little guy. He is very tense though, so he's gonna pose for us. There you go. Oh my gosh, look how tense he is. This is a male or something? Holy, I can't even bend him. There we go. All right, little guy. Little guy. All right, let's get him back. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. Oh God, don't look at it. I just lost 30 viewers. Just lost 30 viewers with that one. Don't look at it, okay? All the carp huggers are gone. See? You know that last one that was tense, I carried down in the net, and it was probably the best idea to do this one as well. Just trying to make a break for it. See you later, dude. Oh, I screwed up. It's over. The sponsorships from Corda are gone. Oh my gosh. All right, there you go. Let's see, is he gonna swim away? No, he went belly up like a trout. Went belly up. That's too bad. Later, everyone. Damn it. He'll recover. Yeah. No, and he just fell right there. I mean, not a big deal. More boaters coming through. How close are we here?